city is filth. The night sky pours down rain like it has a personal grudge. The rhythm of droplets on the pavement echoes through the city's desolate alleyways, a mournful serenade to the lost souls that roam this town. The rain comes from above, but something else comes from below. A thick black sludge seeps up through the cracks in the streets, as if the city itself is bleeding its own filth and corruption. It'll stick to your soul, they laugh. But most people have long stopped wondering what exactly is oozing up through the ground. Just another bit of filth to scrape off at the end of the day. That's me. Cliff Spanner, private investigator. Got a mystery you need to unravel? I'm your guy. At least I used to be. Smoke curls from the end of my sparkler, turning to ash on my desk. Smoky tendrils fade into the dank air. A sign on the door reads, Cliff Spanner, private investigator. A sudden knock on my office door shatters the silence. Yeah, come in. A woman steps into the room. Her silhouette oozes sensuality. Her eyes shimmer with desperation and allure. Her face is stunning. She moves with an elegance that seems to defy the grimy streets she must have traversed to get here. I catch a hint of her perfume, something intoxicating as she approaches my desk.
I need your help, Mr. Spanner. There's something terribly wrong, and I don't know who else to turn to.
Need a light?
I thought you'd never ask.
What seems to be the problem, Miss,
Call me Effie.
All right, Effie, what brings you?
It's my brother, Rusty. Rusty Blackwood. He's disappeared, and I fear the worst.
Blackwood. That name is familiar. Effigail and Rustwick Blackwood, right? You and your brother are heirs to the vast Blackwood oil company that powers the whole city. Tell me everything, Miss Blackwood.
I thought I told you to call me Effie. My brother, Rusty. You see, he fell in with some sort of environmental activist. Some floozy named Misty.
Misty.
She filled his head with all manner of nonsense. She convinced him that the Blackwood Oil Company wrecked the city, polluted it, and that it was built upon the backs of exploited workers and a damaged environment. Can you imagine? This city would be pitch black without my family's energy. That's when I started noticing changes around the office. Incomplete reports, mysterious memos, strange phone calls at all hours. I tried to brush it off as simple negligence, but, oh, Cliff, I have begun to suspect that my brother is secretly working with Sunshine Power.
Sunshine Power. They're that new energy company. Harnessing the sun's rays for cheap, clean power, right? They must be a pretty big competitor for your oil business, aren't they?
Well, that's just it, Cliff. With Rusty in bed with the competitor, in bed with Misty, in bed with Sunshine Power, I fear he planned to bring down the Blackwood Oil Company.
You think your brother would destroy your family legacy?
At first, I couldn't believe it. We're family. But the heart wants what the heart wants, Cliff.
The heart can lead a man down the darkest alleyways. And your father, does he know about this?
My father is a powerful man, Mr. Spanner. The sole owner of Blackwood Oil. There's nothing that goes on in the company he doesn't know about. And if Rusty defected to a rival green energy upstart... Oh, Cliff. Cliffy. You don't think...
I don't think... What?
You don't think that my father would, in his displeasure, that he would have hurt my brother, do you?
I can't say, Miss Blackwood, Effie.
Whatever happened to my brother, Cliff, I need to know the truth, no matter how painful.
I'll find your brother, Effie. The truth has a way of revealing itself, even in the darkest corners.
Thank you, Mr. Spanner. Cliffy, please, bring my brother back.
The scent of Effie's perfume lingers in the air. It is certain this case will be my greatest trial yet. The stakes are high, the danger palpable, but I am a private eye, born to the shadows, a crusader in the face of darkness. I am Cliff Spanner, and I have a mystery to solve. The rain beats against the office window. The only light is from the street light outside. Through the sheets of rain and the dusty blinds, the dim, amber glow casts ghostly shadows across my desk. The cleaner mops the floor. It's late, well beyond working hours. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure someone had already mopped the hallway today. There's something familiar about his weathered face, his tired eyes, but the thought is fleeting.
Hey, you. Someone left a box for you outside.
I nod and continue on. Tonight, my mind belongs to Effie and Effie alone. I step into the inky black night, my footsteps falling heavily on the wet, rain-soaked pavement. A box beside the door catches my attention. A note says, "Come home soon. Love, Mom." Inside are several goo balls. I make my way to a dingy bar called the Sour Note, a haven for those seeking solace from their troubled lives. I'd gotten a tip that Rusty Blackwood, the man I'd been hired to find, has a taste for this joint. I approach the bar, flicking wet from the rain off the collar of my trench coat, and take a seat on one of the worn leather stools.
What's your poison, stranger?
Just information tonight.
I'm a bartender, pal, not a library.
All right, give me a frosty glass of milk.
Look at that froth.
Say, ever have a man named Rusty Blackwood stop in here for a frothy cup? I've got a photo of him here.
He's got a name I do not know, but yeah, I've seen him. You'll want to talk to Misty.
Misty, who is she and where can I find her?
Just turn around. She sings for you now.
Whoa.
Don't go get your hopes up, pal.
Now what would a woman like Misty be doing with a man like Rusty?
She likes some trouble, you know, but I ain't seen these Rusty in a long distance.
Were they, involved in a duet?
Huh?
Were Rusty and Misty both riding side saddle on the same steed? Were they sharing more than a glass of whiskey?
Whiskey? What's that?
Were they two hot bullets in a revolver?
I don't...
What I mean to say is, were Misty and Rusty romantically permeated?
Can't say for sure, pal. Misty follows here a long, twisty road, but I'd say she enjoys playing with fire. Ain't Rusty? Let's just say last time I saw him here, he was smoking.
You're not so bad at dispensing information, bartender.
Good luck, pal.
The periphery of the room is decked with sticky-looking crimson velvet upholstery. Tarnished chandeliers cast a dim, eerie glow over the patrons. Misty's sultry voice floats in the air like a wounded albatross. She sways to the rhythm of the music. Her eyes move languorously from one patron to another, as if cataloging their sins.
20 years I've waited here tonight. I'm the one in green.
Good luck out there, pal.
Looks like he's had too much milk.
Come on, let me take you another cool glass of milk, doll. Come on, let me take you another cool glass of milk, doll.
Looks like he's had too much milk. The air in here reeks of detergent and despair, mingling with smoke snaking up from sparklers held between milk-stained fingers.
Good luck out there, pal.
I'm working this guy over here. Take these and beat it. Scrying, you busybody. Scrying, you busybody.
Looks like he's had too much milk.
Good luck out there, pal.
Say, that was a fine performance, Misty. You possess a heavenly voice of velvet. My name is Cliff Spanner, private detective. Do you know why I'm here? I'm hoping you can help me out. I'm looking for someone. I understand you're acquainted with someone named Rusty Blackwood. He's not been seen in a while, and I'm hoping you can tell me where he might have gone. For a woman with such a beautiful voice, you sure are spare on words, aren't you, Misty? A real laconic crusader.
Oh, she's a knockout, isn't she?
She should be illegal.
Can I help you, sweetie? Did you enjoy yourself?
Thank you, but I'm asking some questions of Misty here.
Well, sure, sweetie, go ahead. I'll just powder my nose.
As I was saying, my name's Cliff Spanner, private detective. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll go on then. Spit it out.
I'm looking for a man who's disappeared. I'm looking for Rusty Blackwood. I understand he's an acquaintance of yours.
Do me a favor, sweetie. Turn around, please. Cliffy Cupcake, you can turn around again.
Misty, there was a nice man here. He must have run off.
Oh, you know how men are, Cliff. You think they're one thing, and then they're another.
So about Rusty Blackwood.
Ooh, Rusty, he was a promising one.
Tell me more, Misty. Were you using Rusty to get to his family's Blackwood Oil Company?
Well, you know Blackwood Oil. You know what they do to this city, don't you? They poison it with their oil. The air is thick. Even the ground is bleeding. I tried to show Rusty the truth, but...
You thought you'd convince Rusty to destroy his own family business?
Yeah, Rusty. A little dim, but he was cute. I thought he was interested in cleaning up this city, and doing something about this rotten family oil business. And he was, for a while. But he changed. He was lured by another light in the dark.
Where'd he wander off to?
Look, since Rusty's a pal, I'll throw you a bone. But you ain't heard it from me, understand?
If that's what it takes.
I might have an idea who he's been hanging around with.
Yeah? Who?
There's a man, Dmitri Konyak. He's a real charmer. A gentleman of the night, a distant mountain of ill repute. You catch me?
I think I know the type. The city is lousy with characters. Most of them shady.
Watch yourself, Spiano. Dmitri is more than you probably expect. He has the way of crashing even the sturdiest ships into his rocky shore. He has the way of getting what he wants, even from tough nuts like you.
What would he want from...
Just find Dmitri Konyak. You'll understand. He's usually on the last train out of the city, the midnight steamliner. If you leave now, you still have time to catch him tonight, if you hurry.
What makes you think he'll talk to me?
Well, he won't, not with that attitude. Look at you out dressed up like a private dick.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Oh, sweetie, you're just a fool in drag. But so is everyone you've ever met.
Anything else you need to tell me about Dmitri Konyak?
You're gonna need something to loosen his tongue. Take this. I have a feeling it'll make Dmitri talk. It's best I'm not hanging on to this anyway.
It's been a pleasure, Misty.
Just be careful, Spanner. Now, scuttle lost, sweetie. I need to go get ready for my next set.
Good luck out there, pal.
I need answers about Rusty Blackwood. And this guy, Konyak, might hold the key. I gotta get to the train station. The echo of Misty's voice trails behind me, mingling with the distant wail of the city. The night is young, and I am not. I see a sad sack in a city cleaner uniform sweeping wet sludge from the sidewalk into the gutter. He turns away from me as I pass, but But is this the same guy who was mopping the hallway outside my office? No way, couldn't be. What's your name, friend?
Just a guy looking after this dump. Hey, I think you dropped these.